Hello you guys and welcome to my channel and welcome to day 14 of 20 days of Christmas cut files with Confessions of a Paper Addict. Today is also Tuesdays in the Attic for me, so I have a sketch I usually play with and I think we're going to actually try to play with that. Except for you see how it is, we're going to turn it, and that is how we are going to interpret this one today, because I'm going to use just one small photo, but I have this beautiful new cut file called Festive Lantern. It is gorgeous. I've cut it out in black. I'm currently trying to decide if I actually want to back it or if we just want to leave it, because we're going to be playing with pattern paper behind it, so we could leave it. But my thought was, since I only have one small photo, and the prompt today, by the way, is at Christmas decor. So this is the photo I took of when I first made our stockings for my family. I've been making stockings for people for a few years now, and I yet had made any for my family. So I had finally made some for my family this year, and I don't remember what year this was. I'll have to look that up again. I think it was 2018, possibly 2019. I think I finally made them for us. But I just love the way this cut file looks unbacked, so I might leave it that way. But we have a lot of pattern paper we're going to be layering behind, or at least two bigger pieces, you can tell in the sketch. So essentially that floral would be up like this, and we'd have a layer here and a layer here. So we're going to turn it. This part is essentially going to take place of where the bigger photo is, and then this is the floral, and then we're going to tuck this in the side, and then that's going to kind of be the little photo. So that's kind of what's happening. I have I'm gonna play with it and see a little bit. That's at least where my brain is going. I have leftovers of this is okay. So I have a little bit of 49th and Market left over, and I have a little bit of this Simple Stories collection left over. I'm trying to decide what I want to use, because they kind of can go together, I feel like, but yeah, so I've got these combined. We're going to play with this stuff, see what we've got. Traditional red and green, because my stockings are beautiful plaid red and green and white. And this is just so pretty. So let me fiddle a little bit and figure out what the heck I want to do with this, and I'll check back in with you. You're gonna get a very shortened version of this layout. I have put it off long enough, so I'm just showing you the cut file. I've backed it all in tissue paper except for the top. I did a little bit of this wood grain, so I took red tissue paper, green tissue paper, and white tissue paper, and backed my cut file. Oh, I have to do my berries yet. I actually might do gems or something with those, or maybe even enamel dots. Do I have red? No. I might do something else with those. If not, I'll back them in red, but I feel like I should do something else with those. Yeah. So yeah, I will do that. I feel like these small ones would be really cool, because they kind of are rainbowy in whatever color you want them to be, or these ones, something to that effect. But yes, I'm going to document this. It's from Confessions of a Paper Addict, a day I missed. It was let's see, what day? Day 14, Christmas decor. And this is the Festive Lantern, which was a new release for December. So that is what this is. So at least you saw a little bit of progress. Now I'm going to assemble in a way that kind of looks like that sketch for Tuesdays in the Attic. It's going to just look similar, and we're going to go from there. All right. All right, so this is where we're at with this page. I told you, I already apologize that you're not seeing a lot of the process just because I'm short on time. So I did this. I realized this. So remember, we turned this sketch is what we talked about. There should technically be another pattern paper if this is that big, quote unquote, big photo. But I matted my photo in like 3 papers. So I figured that was good. I used some of the things from the page kit thing that comes with Simple Stories. Layered that up. I'm going to put some gems. But I liked the fact that the page was matted. So I took thin strips of green cardstock and put them on top. And then I decided I needed a little more wood grain. I don't know if this is going to be the right wood grain. I might have to give a different one. So I trimmed off a tiny bit. I'm not even sure how much. Probably like 1/4 of an inch off of 2 sides is what it amounts to. Oh, that looks good. But I kind of want to find a wood grain that's closer to the wood grain in this title and in this paper that's behind the lantern and behind the photo. This one just isn't cutting it. So let me go look at my stash a little more. We've got the P13 Creative Pad Maxi. See, this kind of wood. This. We need a wood that matches. Is this too red? Oh, that might be the one, because that's too brown. That's too brown. The other one has more red tones in it. Yep, I think that's gonna be the winner. Good, I have 2 of it too. I love wood grain. This is a great creative pad. This is just a paper studio from Hobby Lobby. All right, so let's cut this branding strip off. And this way, at least you can see me finishing the page up a little. I'm not going to embellish too much. I am going to journal. And I think I'm going to journal just across the bottom. For the sketch, the journaling was right here. But since I've turned it and I've changed a bunch of things on it, I think I'm just going to journal 1 line across the bottom. Much better. Just, yeah. Okay. So let's glue this down. And this is nice thick paper, and this is nice. So we're gonna gut, because I'm obsessed with wood grain and I don't need to waste that much. And then I can use this on something else, you know? Now, if you've ever wondered how to do gutting, you line up, you get a nice big trimmer. You have to have one that you can move this. You can't use a rotary trimmer unless you have an arm that goes down. But I always you start an inch in on each side. So the 1 to 11, and make sure it's an inch this way. So that way, no matter what, you know you're cutting within an inch from the edge. And if you only go 1 to 11, you're cutting an inch from there and an inch from here. So then you get an inch border all the way around. If anyone's ever explained that to you. Maybe not, because so many people do it all the time, but if you're ever wondering, there you go. I'm sure it was probably such an easy concept that you're like, Jackie, we didn't need a tutorial. And watch me put it on crooked. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Okay, there. Journaled. I'll look up the date and I'll stamp that right there. So then that's done. And then yeah, let's get some bling on here. I think we need some bling for sure. So I will figure out the date. I will stamp that, and then you guys can have some close-ups of this lovely, lovely page. Nice and simple about my decorations. Oh, I love those gems there. That's awesome. Make sure you go check out Confessions of a Paper Addict, Cutfiles, Etsy shop. Go check out the Facebook group for sure. Yeah, just check out all the things. Go check out Dusty Attic. Use some of their old sketches. I thought about putting one up here just to bring some of that bling up. Let's bring some 2. Let's do 2 more. But yeah, do that. Give them some love. Despite me failing at getting things done on time so that it could be during the hop, I'm sorry. So that the sale's not going on, the freebies are done, but there's a new year coming. New year coming. More stuff in store, I'm sure. Yeah, much better. Bring some bling up there. Thank you again. We'll see you next time.